The next song is Dax Soldier featuring Tom MacDonald. I'm interested on this one. Yeah, I'm just leave it at that.
We have done both of them before.
Yeah, of course.
And
We're both very familiar with both of them. I'm very familiar with Dax. I don't know how familiar Dillon is with Dax overall, but I'm very familiar. I used to listen to him all the time. Actually, it's funny that I found this because I was literally listening to Dax. He came on autoplay, and I listened to like 4 Dax songs I liked back in the day. Literally before we called, so it's kind of weird that...
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call when the times get hard. Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
first
a
verse.
soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking, I won't fall.
Okay, immediately, I was confused about what's going on. That's a cool tattoo. Obviously, I don't have anything to say about the chorus. I mean, it's just the same. You know.
I'm not a fan of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of it. I don't have an opinion on it. It didn't immediately grab me, and I think it's a tad repetitive. But I'm not really here for that. I'm actually just more so here for the message, if anything.
Yeah, I mean that's always been Dax's strong point, I think. So
Yeah, so he has a few songs that have really, really good melody
and with Tom as well, like. So we'll see how it goes.
Dax has a few songs.
Soldier. I know how it feels to be caught in the rain. Going to war in your brain when depression is staring you right in the face and anxiety's grabbing you, making you shake. But there's people depending on you to be great, so you hide all the feelings and push them away. It's too hard trying to mix it all with the pain. I'm drinking the cool off and it's all in my veins. I'm making these new songs to move on and restrain from grabbing the sword off and going to cock it and aim at these nuanced people who shame. The role that a man has to play as a husband, a father, a brother, a son to a servant, protecting his family's name. They laugh in your face when you try to explain or express, then tell you they love you without any loyalty, patience, or basic respect. Then expect you to smile every day while engaging your mind and your soul, your flesh and your work, and you wither away to the day that you can't, and you're broken and nothing is left in your road and you can't even.
Okay, so we're back to the chorus. I like the verse. I thought there was one part which I liked a lot, which is that I noticed. I don't know if Dillon here noticed. When he started going fast, I got a little nervous, but he actually flowed it very well. Like I was listening for him to slur a word. Like, and then he did like the when he cut and he like he rolled it like all and like I don't know how to explain it, but like kind of sputtered. And I heard it, and I was like, oh shit, that's something I would hear. Like a rapper who's used to rapping fast do. I was actually kind of because he has a tendency to go really way too fast, and I thought he said everything perfectly there. So, yeah, I was kind of impressed by that. We move.
And I appreciate as well, like he's talking about like the way that people will, like shit on people who just want to be loyal towards their like, you know, they want to be a good father, a good son, or whatever. And how like family's kind of been shit on now.
It is.
This must be a big budget video for a Dax video.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a lot of budget going into this like video. Yeah. Well, it's Dax and Tom MacDonald. Dax has always had big videos. So Dax is like even his like I remember one video like 3 years ago. There's a ton of budget into the video. And both of them are independent artists. We both know damn well Tom MacDonald doesn't have a money problem if he helped.
Yeah.
And I know Dax doesn't have a money problem either.
I'm a soldier. My pronouns are he, him, his. My job is to feed these kids. Be strong, keep feelings within. My papa taught me to protect the weak. A man ain't what he got, a man is what he gives. And when he gives it all, then it still ain't enough. That he's the one to blame and no one gives a shit. Never leave a man behind. We'll crack and break within the hands of time.
Hey, when did I pause it? Shit, I don't remember at all. I know I didn't go over a minute, but I feel disrespectful fucking that verse flow up. So we'll go here, and then we know to go to 40.
And it still ain't enough that he's the one to blame and no one gives a shit. Never leave a man behind. We all crack and break within the hands of time. I got an axe to grind. With anybody trying to identify as a guy, if their chromosomes ain't XY, you would never understand what it's like for a man. Gotta fight with your hands, wanna cry, but you can. If it's right for the fam, you will tighten your pants. Provide a romance, you would die where you stand. Gotta be a bigger man when there's problems. Get judged by the money in your wallet. It's our fault, let's be honest. We built a world that labeled us toxic. Gotta lead and teach and keep the peace and fight the fires and be police. When a man gets tired, he don't lay down to sleep. You take all the heat, don't complain, no retreat. Cold world and it's hard times, and our children inherit the land. If you think that being a boy is just picking a pronoun, you should try being a dad. You can build all the houses and fix all the cars and work till you're breaking your back.
So his approach, I guess, in this is kind of like manhood, and that it's not a costume. Is kind of his point.
Yeah. His whole thing is like manhood isn't a costume; it's a way of life.
There's a lot more to it. In the beginning, I think some of the flows, like in some of the, there was a few like too many syllables fitting in, like in a few areas, but other than that, it's pretty solid. I like the message too. I think he sounds good on the beat as well, which is continue.
The hardest job in the world, being a man. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. When times get hard, I'm who they call. I'm a soldier. I'm the one who they call. When my back's against the wall, I'm breaking now I fall. I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'll give you my. I'm a soldier.
Okay, we're gonna have another approach here. I saw something here. I have an idea of where this is going, and I'll tell you if I'm right or wrong. Okay.
Battling feelings I can't even show. Weight of the world on my shoulders is crushing me. People around me, they don't even know. I put on this cape and go save everybody while I'm being shattered and all of my bones. Take on the pressure of being the hero who saves, but has no one to help with his own. Demons inside that try to eat him alive. I'm going insane, and when I'm out of my mind, I look at the stars and talk to God in the sky. I wait on his words, but I don't get a reply. I try to refrain from diving deep, so I hold back tears that try to come out my eyes. In this world as a man where we know we can't cry, cause the people we love look at us to confide. So I'm silently screaming for help. Life is a battle inside of these trenches, especially when fighting it all by yourself. PTSD from the memories, people who left you for dead and then drug you through hell, leaving you shot deep inside of a shell with stories you hate but nobody to tell. Why you question God if your soul?
Damn, that's a good ass verse. I think it flowed very well. He also that flow switch. You know, he started switching the flow when he switched the flow and kept the guns better. That was cold, and I like the message too. I'm actually really impressed with both of them here. The only thing that I'm not a fan of so far, realistically, is the chorus, but I don't mind it as like a placeholding chorus for the song. It's not like I don't think it's like terrible or anything. I just don't think it's.
I mean, I don't think it's terrible. I'm definitely not a fan of it.
It's growing on me a little bit. Like I could get over it. That's a great message, a great performance. Other than one or two little things, I think it was really good.
I think for me, I mean, I don't like the chorus, but I really like the verses and the message and everything. It's probably some of the best flows I've heard from both of them in a while. In terms of rapping ability and everything, it was probably the best I've seen from Tom in a minute rap wise. Dax typically brings that kind of style to the table. But yeah, definitely I like the approaches both of them took. How Dax is taking the approach of men are all alone mentally because nobody truly understands the fights they have to go through and everything, and you're kind of just expected to do everything. But then you'll have some people, and then Tom's approach is okay, well, some people will pretend to be a man or whatever, but unless you're actually prepared to be a father to support unless you're able to support your family, support your loved ones and everything, that's why it was try being a dad or whatever. You don't understand what it's like to be a man if you don't know how to provide for the ones around you. And then Dax going back to the whole mental health struggle in the final verse there. So they're very good stuff. It's just Don't know if I go back to it because
I just look at the name of this.
All the time, but...
Look at the name of this leak down here. It says Tyler the Creator, and look at the song name.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. I rewatched that episode, but that episode is really good.
Should we do a solo action for that one?
Yeah, sure. If you guys like this video, leave a like on this video and a comment down below, and let us know if you or anybody you have known has served in the army or is is still in there. We'd love to hear about it. Let us know what you thought about the song as well, and what was the first song you heard from both of these artists? I gave you a ton of room to work with, guys. Yeah, and like I said, like and subscribe. We've been kind of blacklisted on this channel, and we're trying to get the momentum back. So, yeah. Dillon, I think this is where you say goodbye.
Also, if you guys are wondering, yeah, the reason why we're short is because it's Short King Edition. And,
it's Short King Edition or in the week. Friday. Yeah, so we have to be short. I'm trying to. I'm on my tippy toes now. Dillon, I think this is. You fucking just said it. Okay. Bye, fellas.